So welcome back to my country house. It's been a while since I did a video. I hadn't really been up here in a while and kind of getting a little bit overgrown as you see here. I want to give you an update of what's going on with the house. If we don't have much longer, I'm going to come in here and do some work because I see bushes and vines starting to grow up the house. But we have been under contract. The challenge is that we've been under contract now for about a month, and we got about 3 weeks left on this contract. You see how things are starting to go wild. Starting to be warmer outside and everything's starting to grow, and love it when things turn green. But a house like this, I have to spend some money cutting back the vines and bushes and cutting the grass. But we went under contract. So I've owned this property for about 110 days now. The problem is just, if you look at some of the previous videos, that it does need a good bit of work, and I'll walk you inside in just a minute for those that are newer and show you kind of what it looks like. So the property does need work. So we're looking to sell this as is to an investor, or maybe someone else is going to live in it, which is what's ended up happening. And the loan they're using is a FHA loan, and that's why your birds is going wild. The FHA loan is why we've kind of been a little bit on slow motion, because with an FHA finance deal, the person selling it, me, has to own it for at least 90 days before you can do a contract. And so we did, because we bought it, kind of trashed it out, just got it cleaned up a little bit just so there wasn't just stuff everywhere. But because we did it so fast, we got it on the market before that 90-day window. So what we did is we did a contract with the knowledge that, you see everything growing over the fence there. We did that contract with the knowledge that when we hit 90 days, we would rewrite it and do the real contract so that the buyer could get going on his FHA fix-up loan. It's a great way to sell houses that need work and get somewhat retail. And it's a perfect fit for this young man because his dad's a contractor. This is his personal house he's buying it for. So he's buying it with an FHA loan. It's a very low down. It's called a 203K loan. So he gets the money to fix it up. He gets the benefits of it being an FHA loan. He can still buy a house at a discount. He can put his sweat equity into it and kind of build some equity in there. So it's a nice way for people to take advantage of properties that need work if they're willing to do the work. It's a perfect fit for him. And for us, we were getting offers on this house of like 50 and 60. People were arguing, oh, it's a mobile home. And I have no idea why they were arguing it was a mobile home. I'll show you why in just a minute, why I think they were arguing. But you see, it does need quite a bit of work. All we really did is just trash it out. Thinking the reason they were saying it was a mobile home is they saw this paneling. And paneling is common in mobile homes. This is not a mobile home. We had people wanting to argue with my real estate agent about it being a mobile home. Not a mobile home. It is a house, as you see. Just the paneling throws it off. And some people can't get beyond that. They think it's a mobile home. But as you see, needs quite a bit of work. But with his dad being a contractor, it's a fit for him. He's happy to do it. He's not scared of it. And so we're hoping, we're supposed to close this in early April. I think it's April 6th, 7th, 8th, somewhere in there. And today is March 11th. So less than a month out. And what I did, because I was concerned that he might get me under contract, I'm sitting there with the FHA loan for 6-8 weeks while I wait on him to close. So what I did was I gave him a couple weeks to do his inspections. So he was happy about that. And then he had a couple weeks for a loan contingency. All that's passed. So technically, at this point, if he backs out, I get to keep his earnest money, which I made him increase to $2,000. Now there will, for some reason the loan falls apart, then of course it'd be a discussion, but I took that clause out of the contract. So according to the contract, he doesn't have the right to back out for any reason at all, even if his loan falls through at this point. And the reason is that I'd be tied up for longer than if I had sold to a cash buyer or an investor who was getting maybe like a hard money loan. So we'll see. At this point, we have it under contract for 110. The market has come down in this area. The market's dropped about 15% in this area. D.R. Horton is really hitting up real estate agents to push their product. My agent told me last night They're offering 8% commissions to real estate agents, to buyer's agents. They're offering $1 closings. So if you're in the military, you have a VA loan, you only got to bring $1,000 to closing, they're giving you $99 of that back. And then they're buying your rate down to 3.99%. So D.R. Horton, who has unlimited money because they're publicly traded, they are very stiff competition. Now this house here, me selling at 110, not competition, but fixed up, it's about a $225,000, $250,000 house. And you saw the work that it needs. So just keeping that in mind is that the market has come down here. I was hoping to get around 220 or 225. So we're a little bit below that. We still have profit on it. And so that's still nice that we'll be able to make some profit on it, even though the market has softened up here. Overall, I think the market's dropped about 15% in this area in the past 6 to 12 months. I don't think the market knows it yet, but looking at sales and competition, it's dropped 15%. Maybe even a little bit more, maybe more like 20%. So very happy to, if we can get out of this with profit, and okay profit. I think we'll end up with, I paid $86 for it after real estate commission, holding costs, carrying costs, not figuring any interest on the loan, then we'll end up with about a $10 to $12, $15,000 profit. I was hoping for a 25 to 30, so still happy with that, especially in a market that's just experienced a sharp decline, but it does appear to be leveling off, so that's a positive. But that's kind of where we're at in this deal. I'll know more here in a couple of weeks. We're supposed to close in about 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it closes out, and I'll be done with this house, this country house. And I've been making offers, but the public still thinks their houses are gold. They're not accepting my offers. So I've been here before. I've been here in the Great Recession when nobody was accepting my offers for like 6 months, and then the market just imploded. So I don't think we're going to do that, but I'm holding to my guns. I'm sticking to my profit margins. I'm only selling where I feel like I'll be good, have good profit, and in the end, we'll buy some more houses. All right, so that's my update here. I hope you enjoyed it. Cloudy day. Hopefully we're going to get sunny later on, but I hope your day is sunny, and I hope you have a great weekend. So until next time, we'll see you later.